you had a song.
Yes.
And we got to see this post on TikTok being posted exactly on the 25th of April, 2024 by Prince Kaybee, where he dropped a single and his caption was post-injury melodies.
Yes.
And a lot of people are taking part in that. The comments
Yes.
are all about Ladies and Mom, Saki, being the one to add the vocals to the song. But you told me something very important about that song.
Yes. Prince Kaybee stole my song. It's really, 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 really funny.
Holla, holla, holla. What's good? What's poppin', ladies and gentlemen? Boys and girls, welcome to episode 13 of Dot Trends. Big shout out one time.
Okay, wait. Before we clap, are you sure it's episode 13 or it's episode 14?
Nah. It's 14. It's 14, I think.
Yeah.
It's 14.
We are 14 weeks into it.
Okay,
not
right.
13.
Nah, man, at some point I'm gonna lose count.
No, you're not.
I will. I mean, when we get to your 100, your 500s.
No,
your
I mean,
1000s,
I
what's
understand
gonna
that
happen?
if you're like 60 years old, but you're like 13, you need to know all these
It's
things.
too early on this show for you to be coming for me, hey?
Okay, yes. Welcome to it is episode 14, everybody.
My name is Real Makivara. They call me Abuti Wama 2K. Obviously, I'm not going to be doing this show alone. Denasia is in the building. Introduce yourself, superstar.
Yes, what it is, what's good, people? It is your guy, your one and only boy, Denesia, the levitator. The one is always looking fresh fly as well as fashionable. That is how I go because now I'm all about the triple F.
Okay.
Fresh, fly, and fashionable.
I nearly said something.
What?
But it's fine. I'll
Wait,
leave it
what is
for
the
later
other thing
on
that
the
you wanted
show.
to say?
Nah, it's fine.
No, I want to know now. What if I want to add it? Then I will make it a quadruple 4. But yeah.
Today we are going to be chilling with somebody who's doing absolutely amazing in the entertainment industry. He has done so much, man. If you remember vividly, or if your mind serves you right, you'd remember that we first got introduced to him when he entered The Voice.
Idols. Idols
Don't confuse it.
No, I knew him from Idols SA.
Okay, it makes sense. There was SA Got Talent. And then there was The Voice
and
Idols.
Okay.
Big shout out one time to Botlhale.
Yeah, I think we need the pop 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 sound.
Yeah.
No,
make it
we're gonna be
possible?
like that. Please. But you're gonna be like that other podcast
What?
that I don't want to talk about.
I don't know it, so it doesn't matter. I don't know it, so it doesn't exist in my world.
Nobody will get a unique sound. Anyway, brother, how you doing?
I'm good. Thanks. And yourself?
Good,
Absolutely
good.
amazing, man. It's been
Awesome.
long. When last did I see you? By the way, I interviewed Botlhale a couple of years ago on radio. And let me tell you something. Whenever I have to interview Botlhale has to sing. Because Botlhale is super talented.
Of course, we know Botlhale because of his voice.
Yes, sis. Anyway, brother.
Yeah, man.
How's everything, man? How's everything?
All is well, man. I really cannot complain. I'm still pushing in hard to make it in the industry. So, yeah, I really cannot complain.
Really can't wait to unpack your story, really, because it's a very interesting one, right? So let's take it back a bit. So to someone who's watching, how do you explain Botlhale? Where do you come from? What were your highs and lows, up until we knew the famous Botlhale?
Okay, so Botlhale Flora from Pretoria, deep in the dusty streets of Garankuwa. I'm a singer, songwriter, a guitarist, a radio personality, and actor. Lastly, I'm a dad.
Sure.
Ke tswa ke le Pitori Matlhangeng, ke ko ke tswang teng. Sure.
Okay,
Shit.
interesting. So, growing up in Pitori, tell us about a young Botlhale growing up in Pretoria. What was happening in your life? What were your highs and lows?
Honestly speaking, I was like any other, youngsters ba e leng gore ba gola ko kasi and all that. Ke godile ke tshameka ka dikoloi tsa diterata and all that. Re thuntsha dinonyane. Yeah, re jile maeba le dinonyane and all that. It was just a nice, childhood life. I experienced my childhood life, and I'd like to believe that it was great. And yeah.
It makes sense.
That is very nice. I know this is off-sided, but you said you grew up playing Karikolo Ditrata, right?
Sure.
Which means like you were fortunate because I'm not going to and like we'll take and then
I remember that.
But yeah, I just want to know because we are going to get into why we know you, and it's because
Sure.
of your voice, right? And growing up in Pretoria, obviously Pretoria is predominantly known for Bacardi,
Sure.
but you chose to take a different route. Why is that?
Ooh, so yeah, I have a Gift was saying, I'd like to believe that I have a very beautiful voice.
Yeah, you do.
And when it comes to doing Bacardi, I don't think my voice will be heard. It will limit me as like also doing house and amapiano also that limits me, and that's when I started doing Afro pop because I was able to showcase my voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as time went by, I was like, nah, man, Afro pop is just not serving me. I'm not fulfilled. And that is why I decided to just leave Afro pop and do gospel fully.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
And in gospel, I know that I can go like hit your higher notes and, play around with my
Yeah,
voice.
yeah.
So, yeah.
But like, why not challenge yourself by like hitting the higher note with Amapiano or with Afro Soul still, or even with Bacardi? I mean, I've never heard anybody, in a little melody there on Bacardi, and I kind of feel like there's like a good opportunity there.
Definitely not for me because I'm not a dancer. When you're doing Bacardi, you have to, be fully on stage and go
Yeah.
all out. I'm really not good when coming to dancing, and that is why I'm a piano lo and because of I'm not good when coming to dancing.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm just your straightforward person.
Yeah.
I just want to sing. I don't like dancing honestly
Okay.
because I cannot dance to save my life.
I
Okay,
understand.
right.
Yeah.
Very interesting. I love the fact that you tapped into music, right? We've seen you doing piano, we've seen you doing Afro pop, you are now doing gospel. Are we
Yes.
saying this is the route that you are taking, or perhaps maybe as it Botlhale being versatile as an artist?
Um. Uh, well, this is the route that I'm taking now.
Yeah.
Gospel has always been my calling, and I've always been running away from it.
Yeah.
And the reason for that is because of how we Christians are. We're very judgmental, and I didn't want to live a life where it's going to be dictated by people. Oguti, you have to live like this, you have to live like this, and all that. I didn't want that. That's why I've always been running away from doing gospel music.
Yeah.
But it came to a point where I didn't feel fulfilled doing Afro pop, doing other genres as well. I was just doing them because now I have to put food on the table because that's the only thing that I'm doing, which is music.
Yes.
But now going there to perform and not feeling what I'm doing, coming back and
That's
I'm like,
something
okay,
else.
what did I just do? Did I enjoy it? No, I didn't. Why am I still doing it? There was a point where I felt like I just wanted to leave music.
Yeah.
And there's a friend of mine who's a mentor as well, Witness Mdaka. He was like, no, don't even think about it. Don't leave music because that is you. And that's when I decided to do gospel because gospel
Okay.
is my calling. Although I've been running away from it, but it's time that I follow and follow my purpose and serve my purpose. Molafatsing. So that is why I decided to do gospel fully.
Very powerful what you're bringing through. I mean, I'm not trying to say anything to anybody, but kids, do not run away from your calling because I see you guys doing that a lot. But let's take it back to 2015 when you went to ASA's Got Talent.
Yes.
Tell us what was happening there, because now you are mentioning that you were running away from gospel, and it's only now that you've decided to tap back into it,
Yes.
But ASA's Got Talent, what triggered the mind to go there?
Well, I've always watched SA's Got Talent on TV every Sunday, if
Yeah.
not mistaken. And I was like, you know what? One day I'm going to go there. That's what I told myself. And after I finished my matric in 2013, 2014, then 2015, that's when I had courage to go. And I went with a friend of mine. Together we were the Black Harmony. We were a duet.
Yeah.
And we made it through. And unfortunately, we couldn't make it through to the top 21, where we're going to be on TV for the live rounds. And 2016, that's when I went to The Voice SA together with my friend as well as a duet.
Yeah.
We were the only duet that made it in that season in the competition. And we made it to the top 32. Unfortunately, we were eliminated by Cody battle rounds. And then 2017, that's when I went to Idols SA and made it to the top 3. So, yeah.
You made it to the top 3 as a duo or alone?
Alone. Yeah, 2017, I went on Idols because they don't take duets.
Duet, yeah.
So, yeah.
It makes sense. So let's talk about the challenges in the music space. What are the challenges that you've went through to get to where you are? Because it's only few people that have entered all these competitions that we'll still see up until today. So what are the challenges that you faced and how do you normally overcome them in the music space?
There's quite a lot of challenges in the music industry. Firstly, being independent, because I was signed with a Gallo while I was on Idols,
Yeah.
and I had to leave them because they were not serving me. And now going the independent route, of which is the most difficult thing ever, because of now you have to do everything from your own pocket.
Yeah.
You do everything. You're managing yourself. You're doing like it's a lot. And it's very challenging because of you need connections. That is
True.
why in most cases you hear people say sign and then use them and then now you'll be independent. It doesn't work like that. So I choose the independent route, of which it's very difficult, and even now I'm still struggling, but I'm getting there. I see light coming my way. So yeah, in terms of funds, that is the most difficult thing that I've faced being an independent artist in the industry. That is one of the challenges. But now things are looking a bit better.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So would you say that Idols did help to pave your way into, getting into the spotlight and having people being exposed to you and get to know you? Because like I said, when we started the interview, I got to know you from
Yeah.
Idols.
Sure.
And you made it to the top 3, which is the biggest thing that you can do, because
True.
a lot of people can sing, but it only takes only those 3, and you were a part of those 3.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, definitely it has played a huge role in my musical career. Quite a lot of people still remember me when they see me in the streets. Everywhere I go, they still
Yeah.
remember her. That is Botlhale who sang Idols. I mean, who sang Sidilaka on Idols. And the same performance scored me a very huge gig in UK in 2022.
Yeah.
I was able to go to UK to play the son of the late Nelson Mandela, Makato Mandela, playing. It was Mandela musical.
Yeah.
So, and funny enough is that I didn't even audition for that play. The people who wrote the story, the bosses, if I may put it that way, they are the
Yeah.
ones who contacted me
Yeah.
and said, "We want you to be part of, our cast." And at first, I thought it was a scam because they were like, "We from America, but the show is going to be in UK."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Aye, this is the ones. But we from America, but now we're based in Cape Town. We're based in Sandton."
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I had in mind. And they were like, "When can we give you a call?" I was like, "I'm available. Just let me know when, and I'll avail myself." And that's exactly what happened. The next thing, they called me, of which I did research before they called me so that I can confirm that it's proper people. And the rest is history. I went to UK and played that role
Yeah.
very well. And they asked me if I could dance. And I said yes. I lied on the spot.
Yeah,
Because I
yeah.
couldn't miss the opportunity. I was
Exactly.
like, yes, I can dance. They were
make
like,
it work.
okay, please send us a video of you dancing. I was like, oh, flat.
God damn.
Well,
God damn.
And well, because on Idols, I took the performance of the night ka Showstopper.
Yeah.
I took that video from Idols and sent it to them. And that video scored me some points, and I was part of the costs. And next thing, I was signing a contract, a visa's done, everything. Next thing, I'm in UK, and yeah,
Okay, right. We were gonna talk about that a little bit later, but now that we've tapped into it, let's talk about you going to the UK, especially not auditioning. What comes to mind when you land there?
Yo, first of all, I think, that the grace of God really located me in this case, because I never auditioned for this,
Yeah.
Imagine the bosses, the people who wrote the story are the ones contacting you, and all the people had to audition to be part of that. Now that is something great. And
True.
when I got there, I was like, wow. No, I'm really living my dream now,
True.
pursuing what I love, which is music. It wasn't the first time going there. It was the second time. And I've always wished to go back there. And
Yeah.
when this opportunity presented itself, I was like, nah, you know what? I'm taking this one. And it was great, honestly.
True.
Yeah.
So let's take it to 2016, because so many things happened for you,
Yeah.
Because actually, before you get into 2016, let's talk about the UK. I mean, it wasn't your first time going there, but now you're
Yes.
going because obviously you have a task to do, which is to perform.
Sure.
And I know for one, anywhere that is outside of South Africa, I would literally perish because I don't know what to expect. I don't know what the culture is there. I don't know how people do things there. I don't even know what they eat, because when I watch Come Down With Me, I'm just like,
Yeah.
you guys like a lot of mashed potatoes with gravy and it doesn't look nice. I'm not saying I don't want to go. I do want to go. But like, take me through that. How were you feeling? Were you nervous? Did you think, I don't know how I'm supposed to conduct myself. I don't really know how to like do things around here because it's a very foreign nation.
Honestly, I wasn't nervous because, like I said, it wasn't my first time going there. So I had to experience that the first time when we went as top three from Idols.
Yeah.
They took us to UK, and I was familiar with the places there. So
Okay.
we were not far from where we were the first time when I
first time
went.
around, yeah.
So I was like, oh, okay. So I know the places. And it wasn't easy. It wasn't really that bad. When coming to food, I love food.
Yeah.
So I wanted to explore. I explored different kinds of food, different kinds of cuisines from different restaurants and all that.
Yeah.
That is one of the things that I really enjoyed when I was there in UK.
Okay. So 2016, right? That is when a lot of things happened.
Yes.
The first one is you got to share the stage with Lyra, you know, for her concert Lyra and Friends.
Yes.
And then also you had to release your album. How was that? Let's start with the experience of performing with Lyra. How did that come about?
So Lyra was was a judge also on the Voices.
Voice, yeah.
So
Yeah.
she saw us there, and when we were eliminated, she was like, I'd like to work with you after the competition. And we got an opportunity to perform with her in Harankua. She came there for the soul session. It was a all white soul session, and we performed with her there in Taliban. And then the next one was when we doing the Eminent Leader and Friends in State Theatre.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, it was a great opportunity, and I really loved working with her.
Now let's get into your album. Obviously, in 2016, it wasn't gospel. You were still
Yes.
running. You were still in the process of running, you know, away from your calling.
Yeah.
Yeah. So take us through the album. I stand to be corrected, but it's Sono Blomo, right?
Yes, the album was actually released in 2021.
2021.
Yes, 2021. That's when I dropped the album Sono Blomo, which means sunflower in
What
English.
language is that?
Sono Blomo
Kisetswana.
is Kisetswana.
Oh,
It's Africans even. Sono Blom. It's Africans, but Setswana. It's a borrowed word. So it's Sono Blomo in Setswana.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, the album consists of 8 tracks, and they're strictly love songs.
Yeah.
So the reason why I titled the album Sono Blomo is because I wanted a very special flower that I could, refer it to my partner. And that flower was sunflower because my grandma used to grow sunflowers. Where she's late now, so that is the first flower that came to mind when coming to titling the album. So that is why it was titled Sono Blomo. And the album has been doing quite well. It was number 1 on
I remember
iTunes.
very well, yeah.
Yes, it was number 1. And it was doing quite well. And even the late Peter Mashata, may his beautiful soul rest in peace, he's the one who helped me promote the album because he loved the song Ya Ke Godile from the album. I remember he posted it on Facebook, and that's where a lot of people knew about the album and my music. So yeah.
Okay, right. So how many albums do you have that are out, and how are your fans now, coping with the whole entire transition from your amapiano, your afropop, to now fully jumping
Doing
into gospel?
So I only have one album, which is the Sono Blomo one, and others is just singles. where
EPs?
No. There's
okay.
only one. So
Okay,
there's
okay.
only one album, and others just singles where I'm featuring different artists. I had an opportunity to work with the late Ben Sele,
Yeah.
and also featured quite a lot. Others were not released. So
yeah.
And transitioning from Afropop and all the genres to gospel, a lot of people have been waiting for that moment, actually. If you can go to my social media where I posted that I'm transitioning, a lot of people were happy that I'm finally doing gospel because that's what they expected from me, of which I've always been running away from. But they were very happy, and they are still happy even now.
Yes.
They supporting me, they're transitioning with me, and they're going with me.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
So there's an upcoming artist out there that wanna tap into the music space, right? How do you maneuver in the music space? How do you make your money?
Sure. Okay. In the music industry, you make your money through bookings. When coming to sales, you'll definitely make it, but it's not enough. So the best thing you can make money from is performances. If you get gigs, that's when you're gonna make money. And also from plugging your music in radios, you'll get royalties from Samro, but you have to have your songs has to be played for a number of times before you can earn royalties from Samro. So that is another way of getting some income from your music. So yeah, that's that.
Is Samro paying though?
It is.
Has it paid you?
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
I'm asking because some of us have been doing music for like forever. And yes, my music is registered, right?
Yeah.
But I've just never checked with them. And yes, the music has played on so many radio stations, but I'm like, does it really do the things that needs to be done? Maybe I need to go check my money. I have millions there.
You might have. You might
Yeah.
find that you do have, because the first time when I started receiving funds from Samro was when I was in UK.
Yeah.
It was December, and they contacted me, Babatadi banking details, and I sent it to them, and that's when I first got my payout.
How much was it, if you don't mind?
It was a little. It was a little. It wasn't that much. The first one was about 1.5. And then when I came back in February, I got 5 point something. And then in June, I got, you get it in intervals.
In intervals.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
it
you're not
makes
going to
sense.
get the whole money at once.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
how they release it.
Oh, my at least
Yeah.
that's something.
I think from that, the conversation that we're having now, let's talk about the pros and cons of, being an artist in music. Let's start with the pros.
Okay. Always make sure that you register your music. That's the most important thing as an artist, especially young upcoming artists, because they don't know nothing about Amasamro, Risa, and everything. Registering your music,
Your
copyrights, and all that.
capazos and
Yes.
all that, yes.
A lot of them do not know anything. They go and sign contract that they do not understand because they want fame. In most cases, that's what they want.
Fame, yeah.
Yes.
And they end up backfiring. And yeah, so always make sure that you register your music. You write music now before you can even share it with Gift. Register it with Samro,
Yeah.
so that if Gift anahana horopa, then you've already registered your music. Yeah.
Gosh, you're touching base on something very interesting. Should we talk about it now?
No. We still have some time before we get into that.
Okay.
Let's talk about the challenges that come with being an artist in music. Like you said, in order for you to start making money,
Yeah.
feasible amount of money that you can see that this will viably work for me, is making bookings.
Yeah.
So artist collaborations on some songs. What are the challenges that most musicians face? Because we do see now more than ever, a lot of musicians are coming forward talking about how they've been robbed
Yeah.
and how they've been treated unfairly and how some things are not really done accordingly. Yeah.
Well, the challenges that I have faced is it was the previous record company that I was signed to, which is Gallo, of which I had to leave them because of they were not saving me. Again, it's money, capital. Capital plays a huge role in one's development. If you don't have enough capital, it's not that easy for you to make it in the industry. Because we pay for quite a lot of things. The payola
True.
the thing.
True.
There's no payola. Those things the thing.
They still
we
exist
pay.
up until today,
Yeah.
yeah.
So those are the difficulties that we face as musicians or as artists in the industry. You gotta be connected, and if you don't have money, kosha.
And why do you think a lot of recording companies are actually robbing artists? What's happening with that? Because we see that happening over and over again with a whole lot of artists in South Africa. What do you think is the issue there?
Find the word. Why are they exploiting people?
Exactly. Danko, Tswaraki.
Okay, so there's a 360 deal, ne?
Yeah.
So they'll find you, Botlhale. You're just Botlhale who's passionate in doing music, but you don't have resources.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
when I'm talking about resources, I'm talking about capital. You don't have money, and they have the money to invest in you.
True.
Now they make you sign a 360 deal where they own almost everything. You're getting less than 80% of all the revenues that you're gonna get from everything that they're pushing.
Yeah.
So a 360 deal, you might find, I remember the one that we got, it was 12.5% from 100%.
Gallo.
You only getting 12.5%, yes.
That's fucked
And
up.
we had to fight.
Is that from Gallo?
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm
that's
telling you.
fucked up.
So that's how it is. And from that moment, I told myself, you know what? I don't want anything to do with the record labels. Because
True.
of that's a scam.
Could it be the reason why we haven't been seeing a lot of idol contestants not being in the forefront now, like in our faces on screen and doing the most?
Yeah, that's true. Because of you're not gonna do anything. Imagine you going to work and you're getting 12.5%. You're getting gigs. You're not getting anything. They take your booking fee. They're gonna assign you with a manager, and you have what is this? Is a manager and a booking agent. A booking agent takes money from your booking, and then the manager also takes a percentage from that. How much are you left with?
How much are you left with?
12.5%.
It's
That's
nothing.
that's fucked up.
See, and your sales, your royalties, you're only gonna get 12.5%. They don't
Even with
care whether you
those.
wrote music or what. You're getting 12.5% because they invested in you. That's how it is. You didn't
True,
have
true.
capital, so here they have all the money to invest in you. They're gonna get it back. That's how it is.
Phew. Okay, right. Let's talk about the atmosphere in the UK, right? They appreciate our music a lot.
Yeah.
So how does it feel to be a South African being in UK and hearing our music, playing left, right, and center? How's the atmosphere there?
The atmosphere is really great. Actually, I remember first I landed there on Sunday. Yeah, it was on Sunday, and then Saturday the following week, I went out clubbing,
Yeah.
and I went to this club where they're playing Amapiano, like strictly Amapiano.
Strictly
one way.
Amapiano.
And I met South Africans there. I was like, wow, oh,
Yeah.
okay. It was such a vibe, I really enjoyed my time there, and the atmosphere is really great. I really cannot lie about that.
Yeah.
It's dope.
Ah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Okay, right. So you are jumping into gospel. What are some of the changes that are happening in your life? Will Botlhale still go to clubs? Will Botlhale still live the life that he was living?
Well, there's quite a lot of changes. First of all, I stopped drinking alcohol this year.
Big shout out. We will live one day.
You could have stopped tomorrow because you drink here.
No, I'll have my water. So yeah, I stopped drinking alcohol and I stopped going to clubs as well. So because I just wanna channel my life in a good way. Because now I'm doing gospel. Like I said, I've always been running away from doing gospel because of fear of being judged by other Christians as well.
Yeah.
But now I just wanna fix my life so that they don't have much to talk about.
To talk about.
Yeah, and also the reason why I left out alcohol is because of it's ruining my voice.
Yeah.
When I drink tomorrow, if I have gig tomorrow, I'm not gonna be able to perform.
You're not gonna be able to.
Yeah,
to
I'm not gonna
perform.
be able to hit those higher notes. So that's the thing. That's why I had to leave alcohol completely.
We've been talking about it, this voice. I think it's time we hear it before we get into the drama.
We will get. I want us to close with that.
No,
just
we still
a
gonna
little
close
something.
with that as well. 2 songs at least.
Yeah,
We have 2 songs.
I was about to say maybe I should stop this. Maybe I'll know how to sing. I need to stop this, and I am gonna stop this in 2058. I think
Okay.
I'll be old enough then. 2058.
So
now-
let's take one song, man.
Okay, let's take a
because
song.
we've been talking about it, this voice. What do you have for us?
It's my original song that is not out.
Yes.
The song is titled
We are
Sepono.
here for the voice.
It's a very beautiful song written in Setswana. Yeah, that's what I have for you now.
Then closing, you're gonna perform the gospel one that you're currently promoting.
Definitely.
All right.
I got you.
Let's
Let's
go
get
with
into
it.
that.
Let's get into it.
Because wow, what Botlhale can say, guys. Yo.
Stop drinking that. You'll know how to sing.
Are we good? Yeah, we should be good.
Think. Let me help you with that.
Yeah. Have you ever found yourself in a situation whereby
It's sure.
o bona ngwana o mo pile no ho lebela dikenta o mo judge a se ngwana ka se ya hao o fetso follow taxi o zaka traveling back well it kind of looks like dikento lost a itse kwa yang and o batla mo tsena mara a o itse mo thome kae o na le mafuko mara eish a o shoka ona
Sure.
eish o tloa mfana dikhate tsa ka jiku ha tsena dikente a reng eish mara di boy o tloa reng a re Hasalama tomo ke go bona o tsole kae ke a botsa tshwantsho sa ga ke a se gopola ke go bone kwana ditorong ka re ntse o le montle jaaka ole ke go bone kwana ditorong ka re dumela seponono o lepile kae ke go tsamaise ka Ka re dumela seponono o lebile kae ke go tsamaise ka wena fafi ke a betšha le dipere nka di tshwara ka staliono ke a bonasa ke bue ke diphete ka wena fafi ke a betšha le dipere nka di tshwara ka staliono ke a bonasa ke bue ke diphete ha se la mathomo ke go bona o tsole kae ke a botsa tshwantsho sa gago ke a se gopola ke go bone kwana ditoro ka re ntse o le montle jaaka o le ke go bone kwana ditoro ka re dumela seponono o lebile kae ke go tsamaise
Big shout out one time. I told y'all.
That was great.
Thank you.
I'm definitely leaving wine today.
No, very interesting.
Okay, number one. To those who don't know, Fafi Kim China, ne?
Yeah. Okay, right. All right. I want us to talk about the process of writing your music. Where do you draw an inspiration when you have to write a song?
Yo, in most cases, my writing comes in a very, awkward way. Sometimes I'll be maybe washing dishes and just humming while washing dishes, and I'll just quickly go grab my phone, record whatever melody that I'm having, go grab my guitar, play the melody, and try to think of the lyrics that I will put to that melody.
Yes.
So that is how I write. Sometimes when it's raining, the corrugated iron, mazenke, hepula ena aras, and harasa, that's where I become more creative. So when mazenka ba loud, I become loud, I sing.
Yeah.
And that's where, all the writing comes. And I have to, sometimes I just put something that is not there in my head and write about it.
I'm asking because you play with words very well. I've been, a big fan of your music. I've listened to a whole lot of songs.
Sure.
And you have a way of playing with words. That is
Thank
how
you.
I'm asking.
Sure.
But also, I mean, that song, I was one that never wanted to get married, but now I do. And I know who's going to be performing, But also, you did mention that you have
Fix
a
your
partner.
relationship first.
And also, I just want us to get into the journey of you becoming a father now, because I'm pretty sure even lyrically and musically, that has also had an impact
True.
on you.
Yeah.
Run us through that.
Okay, so I'm a dad now, and my daughter is 1 year, 2 months now. And that has been a great thing that has ever happened in my life ever since I lost my mom. By the way, I wasn't celebrating a Mother's Day ever since the passing of my mom, but ever since I got a child, I'm celebrating Mother's Day now because now my girlfriend is a mother to my beautiful child.
True.
And so that has helped me as well because now I have healed completely. I'm now celebrating Mother's Day and all that. And also, when coming to writing music, me being a father and all that, it has changed quite a lot. Because now I'm doing gospel music, of which I'm about changing people's life with my music, with my lyrics, with the gift that God has given me. So it plays a huge role. That is why now I've changed quite a lot of things. I've left alcohol. Now I'm stepping into, the shoes of being a dad and, being a good example to my daughter as well. Yeah.
And how has the experience been overall with being a dad? I know that now you know that you are responsible for a human being. Even, how you move in the industry changes. So how has the experience been being a dad?
The experience has been great. It's something that I believe that I have missed from, my own dad. I didn't get what my daughter is getting now, and I'm gonna be the best dad that one could ever ask for. Play a huge role in my daughter's life and in my future children as well, so that they experience the love from their dad.
True.
And so that they don't go out seeking love from people outside. so that they know that, my dad loves me, my mom loves me. I know the parental love. I know and have experienced love on its own. So I don't have to go out there and seek love elsewhere. So, yeah.
And what would you like your daughter to know? This clip or this, episode will be on the internet forever. One day when she watches it, what do you want her to know?
That she should become whatever that she want to become. I was very fortunate to have a very supportive mom when I told her that I want to do music. And she was like, whatever that makes you happy, I'm going to support you. And she's been supporting me ever since until I tlohela lefatshe la ka kwano. And to her, I want her to be whatever that she want to be. And I will support her wholeheartedly.
Nice one.
Yeah.
Okay, now this is the part where I get to offer him. Why are you guys putting me in such an awkward... Okay, I know what I said about this, but yeah.
Continue drinking.
Let's talk about the 25th of April, 2024. You did mention to me that, you had a song.
Yes.
And we got to see this post on TikTok being posted exactly on the 25th of April, 2024 by Prince Kaybee, where he dropped a single and his caption was post-injury melodies.
Yes.
And a lot of people are taking part in that. The comments are all about Ladies a Mom, Saki, being the one to add the vocals to the song. But you told me something very important about that song.
Yes. Prince Kaybee stole my song. It's really, 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 really funny because I sent him this song in 2021.
Yeah.
It was during lockdown. So I composed this beautiful song and I was playing my guitar, chords and everything. I've been on wake mode. I kept trying and trying. Yeah, it was failing and failing. But I kept on going. I hope you're ready. Hope you're ready. I 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 hope you're ready. 'Cause I'm coming for more. I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready.
Yeah.
And I went to the studio to record it, and I sent it to Prince Kaybee via email. I sent it to Prince Kaybee on Instagram. I also posted it on TikTok and mentioned him everywhere.
Yeah.
I didn't get no response from him. It was fine. And 2024, not so long ago, I think it was last week or a week before last, I was on TikTok and I saw people doing a challenge. Yeah, Prince Kaybee. I was like, oh, okay, let me listen. Boom. Man, this is my song, Lebaring. There is no way. Lebari, great minds think alike, but this is my song.
Yeah.
But I wasn't sure whether I sent it to him. So I went to confirm whether I did send it to him. And then Instagram showed I did mention him on Instagram, even inboxed him. On TikTok, I mentioned him on my post. It's there. And then not so long ago, I think it was on Monday, if not mistaken, or Tuesday, I wanted to send him an email to say, bro, this is the song that I sent
I
to
sent
you.
you a couple of years
Only
ago.
to find that I already have his email there, where I sent him the song. Everything is attached there when I'm telling him, OT, please do check it out. Let me know what you think. This is the song that I believe would best suit your kind of sound.
Yeah.
And he didn't come back to me. Now, I wanted to tell him, Hore, bro, you used my song and he didn't even contact me. So I did email him again, replying on the same email of the song that he stole. And saying, bro, I sent you this song 2021 and now you're using it in 2024 and you don't even contact me.
You don't even contact
Even
me.
now, he still didn't respond.
Okay, right. So before I say fuck you, Prince Kaybee, I want to know.
No, don't do that, bro.
I want to know what exactly did he steal? Did you send him melodies where you recorded, or he used the melodies but different people obviously singing those melodies? What's happening?
I
Unpack
sent
that for
him
me.
a whole song with melodies because I was
Yeah.
playing a guitar.
You're
and
also singing?
vocals. Yeah, no, he didn't take that part. He took only the guitar parts.
Oh, the
Yeah,
guitar
he
part.
took the guitars
Okay,
and
okay.
everything and he put it on a song. So today I was with my manager. Before I came here, I was doing another interview.
Yeah.
So I told my manager, yo, Prince Kaybee stole my song. And when I was trying to show her on TikTok, only to find out Prince Kaybee blocked me on TikTok now.
He blocked you.
He blocked me.
That is
I
why
said Prince
I
Kaybee
should
and
say
I can't
fuck
find
you.
him. I was like, hi. And then we searched with my manager's phone and it's there.
It's there.
But he blocked me now on TikTok because I did mention him on the same post that, bro, this is my song. I sent it to you in 2021. And even responded with the video that I mentioned him in 2021 on the same post that he posted. And now he blocked me. I'm sure he even deleted my comments and everything.
I think to clear everybody's mind and memory, just a quick one. Take a look at this.
But how are you planning to address that? Apart from just sending him emails.
It's very simple. The song is registered with Samro. So I'm just going to go Samro and do a copyright infringement. He's not going to get anything from the song until everything is resolved. So that's the plan. If he releases the song, I'm going to go straight to Samro and show them that I registered the song in 2021. Yeah. Here's the song. Here's what I sent to him. And he's used the same thing on the song. How do we go about that?
True.
Yeah.
Prince Kaybee, we're coming for you. After this episode drops on Wednesday.
Bon, I wouldn't
Yeah.
say Lohar Honeli mistake, but I don't think anybody makes a mistake by blocking another person.
True.
Why would you block me if
there's-
maybe you didn't steal anything?
He's moving far.
Like sometimes I'd just be pressing my phone without looking, and then maybe I just
there's
tick,
no
and then I'm
way.
like, blocker. Then I'm just
funny.
like, okay, but nah, that
It's
is
moving
just
funny.
that is just distasteful to
Very,
start with.
very.
Because you know where you sampled the sound from, and to go to an extent of blocking the person. I mean, sure, I get that your emails may be flooded, right? Maybe that's why he missed some of the emails that you sent, the follow-up mails, that is. But for the mere fact that he even blocked you on TikTok, that
says a
raises
lot. Yeah.
a lot of eyebrows.
That says a lot. This simply means that he goes into emails. Obviously, a whole lot of artists would like to work with him because he's a great artist.
Yeah.
And he basically, go through stuff and see what he can best use, which is unfair. But
is-
not really worry.
Yes, he's
We're gonna address him after this episode drops on Wednesday.
I get that. He's a
gonna
great
get to
artist,
him.
but are we saying that great artists are supposed to be stealing?
No, they're
No,
not supposed
not
to.
at all.
Obviously, that's fucked up, but they're not supposed to be doing that.
Because a lot of accountability needs to be taken from this.
True.
And I'm just really, really, really utterly disgusted by this whole thing because first and foremost, you sampled the sound from the original artist. Number two, to even show that Lohari, you are sampling a sound that has been sent to you, you blocked the person. I'm pretty sure he blocked you anywhere else besides TikTok. Maybe just didn't.
It's only on TikTok because I mentioned him there. I checked Instagram. He still didn't block me there
Yeah.
because I didn't mention him on Instagram. So it's only on TikTok where he blocked me.
So yeah, he is a great artist,
damn.
but this one, I hope people at home are watching and they took it into account because we just played you the clip.
Karen, I'm taking it upon myself.
To do
I'm
what?
gonna fix it the country.
Ah.
After this episode drops, he's gonna see it.
In the spirit
Let's
of
come back
fixing,
to you.
in the spirit of fixing the country, now let's get into your speciality. Gospel.
Yes.
Did you grow up from the house of God? Let's start there.
Yes, I did. Well, from both my paternal family and maternal, the people who go to church
Yeah.
and every Sunday. So and that's where the love for music started actually. From church, always playing gospel music when we're home. And I used to sing Dipina tsa bo ba re ke mang, Solimoholo. From my paternal side, so they used to play Solimoholo quite a lot.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, yeah.
that's when I started singing, actually. And then in high school, that's when I decided to go to do music fully. So yes, I do come from a family of believers. Yeah.
Okay. So now with gospel, I believe so much in versatility. I know. I know. I know.
I'm not gonna say anything. Continue.
With versatility. And also, we know that it's not only gospel that you've done before. You've also done Afro pop. You've also, you've done quite a lot of things.
Yes.
Are you, or in future, will we see a little bit of an incorporation between gospel and a young Yana Amapiano in there?
Definitely, if there's good music out there, I'll definitely jump on it. For me to jump on a song, I have to love the song. I have to connect with it.
True,
If I do connect with the song, I'll definitely jump on it. It doesn't matter what genre effing,
Yeah.
whether it's reggae or whatever. I'm definitely gonna jump on
jump
it.
into
If
it.
I feel it, then yeah, I'm definitely gonna jump on it.
And what are you hoping your gospel sound is going to do to people? Are you hoping that they will sing, your songs at the house of the Lord, praising, worshiping? Are you hoping that they would be listening to gospel sound at home? Because for the most part, gospel makes people feel so much better. There's different songs that you can go to when you're feeling a certain type of way.
Yes. Well, honestly, what I'm trying to do is try to change the gospel music game in South Africa. Because I've noticed quite a lot of gospel artists recycle old songs.
Yeah.
They don't write their own music. In most cases,
What I
we
wanted
listen
to
to,
happen. Yeah.
recycled songs.
Songs, yeah.
So in my album, it's only originals. So I'm going to be dropping 10 songs, originals. And by doing that, I'm just trying to introduce new music that will be sang in churches for the next decades. That's what I'm trying to do with my music, because I'm still into, the cultural way, the cultural gospel that we grew up with,
Yeah.
but I'm just writing my own music. Your same, melodies and everything, but I'm just writing my own music. Yeah.
It makes sense. It makes sense. Okay, right. So still in gospel, right? Let's zoom into your future. What do you want for yourself in the next 5 years with now jumping into gospel music?
In the next 5 years, I want to see myself as the biggest gospel artist in South Africa, and I believe that will definitely happen. Because my music is gonna touch quite a lot of people, and it's gonna change a lot of people's life. Already with the song that I've already released, Sefapanong, a lot of people are connecting with the song. A lot of people are already, giving great feedback on the song. That the song is touching, is healing them, and I believe with the whole album, I'm gonna change the world with my music.
When is the album dropping?
I'm looking at 26th July, of which is gonna be my late mom's birthday. That's what I'm hoping to achieve with the release of this album.
Let's talk about your single, Sifapanong. What is it about?
Sefapanong is about the power of the cross. When you go back to 1 Corinthians 1:18, it says, the message on the cross is foolishness to those who are perishing, and to us who are being saved, it is the power of God. And ke ka mo ke reng sefapanong ho na le matla sona ke bophelo. Mme nka se jara sefapano ke kokobetse go ntate gobane rato la gagwe le legolo mme le re fodisa dipelo. Ke mo rorise ka dinako tsotlhe gobane ke ena tsela nnete le bophelo. He's the way, the truth, and the life. So we're talking about the power of the cross.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
When are we starting the church? Like now? After saying this, just like, you know what? Hallelujah.
Church, I'm not sure about that.
Okay, maybe becoming a pastor?
Definitely not. I'll just
not?
No, I'll just sing. Not becoming a pastor. Nah.
It makes sense. But you have a catalog, right? You have a catalog of beautiful Afro-pop Amapiano songs. Let's say there's Real Makivano and Denasia. They're doing the Trends, podcast event. And they want you to specifically come sing some of your Amapiano songs. How do we do that?
Well, I'll definitely take them. I still take my Afro-pop, Afro-soul, your soul sessions events. If there's a booking, I do take it. Yeah, I do cover weddings, your soul sessions. In most cases, that's what I do, the soul sessions. So I take everything.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
you have been discovered by Americans before for you to go to UK. Amapiano is now big globally. If someone is to discover you, someone who's big, and they say, yo, bro, here's Amapiano is being brought to our attention. I've listened to your music and I'd like to collaborate with you. How are you going to deal with it?
I'll definitely jump on the song. I've been doing my piano, and I'm just waiting for the right sound for me to say, yeah, now this is it. Because I've recorded quite a lot, but I haven't released any because I don't feel like, nah. Yeah, so I just have to love the song, the beat, the melody, everything for me to, work on the song and release it. So I'll definitely jump on it.
Okay.
So comfortable or uncomfortable as this situation is, because everybody just got to find out from this episode what had transpired, with the song that you sent to Prince Kaybee. My question to you now is, say you guys do meet and then you talk it out. Is there any room that there would be a potential collaboration between the two of you? Or would you guys be okay?
Well, definitely. I've always been looking up to, Prince Kaybee. He's always been my role model in terms of music. I've always loved his music,
Absolutely, yeah.
and I've respected him, his craft and everything. And now this happening, it's just something else.
Yeah.
So if we do talk things out, definitely, if he's keen, yeah, I'll definitely jump on a song with him.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And because the reason why I'm bringing this to your attention is because there is always room for error,
True.
Sometimes we may flop without even realizing that ra flop, And for other people, they could be like, how come don't you know this? Because it's so obvious, you did this.
Yeah.
And it only takes a bigger person to take accountability and to own up to what they've done, to be like, yo, you know what? I've wronged you here. This is how I'm willing to fix it. I just wanted to find out from you, Lohore, if you guys do get an opportunity to sit and talk it out, would you guys be okay? But you just gave me an answer to that.
Yeah.
But what would be your approach? What would you say to him?
At current that he blocked you on TikTok.
Bro, why do you take my song without even contacting me? That's the first thing. Why would you do that? You are well established, and for you to be up there, you have to have people. They are backing you on the ground. So if you go around messing with everybody, what's gonna happen with you when things don't go well while you're up there? Everyone is gonna turn a blind eye because of you've done them dirty. So do the right thing. Just do the right thing. It's the same thing that I sent to him, the second email. I said, I hope you'll do the right thing. And even if you don't, it's also fine. May God be with you. Be blessed. That's what I said.
And what's the right thing that you want him to do?
Is to credit me, and so that I can get what's due to me. Because what he's doing is stealing. He stole my melody.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
I mean, it was with the caption, post-injury melodies. All right. So you said you take wedding gigs, any type of gigs, but just a question. You are in the limelight.
Yes.
And currently, as we are, technology took the world by storm.
Yes.
Everything is becoming digital. In the long run, would be seeing, what are they? It's not a horoscope. Like when there's something coming out, but like from a digital thing. No, it's not a horoscope, man.
You're into IT. You should know these things better.
I'm supposed to know it. I'm supposed. A hologram, thank you. That we will be seeing a lot of that. But then at current, we've seen a lot of influences happening, right?
Yes.
And right now, as you're talking, I'm thinking to myself, I've actually never seen a gospel influencer before. Would you look into that?
Definitely. There's quite a lot on TikTok, by the way. Yeah, there's quite a lot.
True.
So, yeah. So I'll definitely look into it. Yeah.
Very interesting. I mean, I'd want to be influenced to buying a Bible. I'm not saying I don't have it. I do, but those who don't have it.
Wow. Oh, wow.
No, not you. I know you don't have it. I'll help you download it.
All right, let's talk about, the digital space. Obviously, we're at a point where, we're moving, or we've moved towards, the digital space. How has that, worked in your advantage as an artist?
Digital space. Okay. Firstly, I'm gonna talk about social media because that's digital. It's playing a very huge role when coming to promoting music, especially TikTok. TikTok has resurfaced quite a lot of talents that have been hidden. And you know, it has
Absolutely.
opened quite a lot of doors
Absolutely.
for quite a lot of artists, young upcoming artists in South Africa are able to showcase their work on TikTok without, you know, people blocking their ways or body payola and everything. You know, TikTok is playing a huge role. So digital is the future.
True,
Yeah.
true. And what are your plans in the entertainment industry as a whole? I'm asking this because before you went to the UK, you were doing radio and you were also playing a son to Mandela
Yes.
in the UK. So, what are your plans apart from music?
My plans apart from music is I also run pageant. There's Mr. and Mrs. Universe Northwest, and so I'm also working on opening my own. I've already registered the company.
Yes.
It's Miss Black Crown South Africa. So yeah, I'm gonna be running my own pageants.
You have blazing MCs here, but continue.
Definitely. So yeah, I'm running pageants on the side and also doing music, and I want to tap into property. I'm a huge fan of property, and like as I mentioned, my mentor, a friend as well, Witness Mdaka,
Yes.
who's into property as well. So I want to venture into property, as I've always wanted to be an architect when I finished my matric, but unfortunately because of maths and science, I couldn't.
Know what you mean with
Yeah.
that.
So I want to tap into, you know, property investing. That's what I want.
Listen,
Yeah.
by you just mentioning that, you are the most smartest individual there is, because a lot of people are not seeing that gap. You know, they're really not seeing it. But you guys mentioned a word, payola.
Yeah. Do
Yeah.
you know what's that?
What is a
You don't-
payola?
A payola, it's when you pay me to play your music on radio.
When
Bribery,
I pay you
basically.
to come interview at the podcast, that's payola.
5 years into radio and I don't know what this word is?
Yo.
Yeah, it's very shocking, and you should.
I blame you. blame you. So yeah, now it is the time where you have to grace us again. And I'm hoping Papa no
Yeah,
you're
definitely.
gonna serenade us with.
Yeah.
You know, it has been an absolutely amazing interview, very insightful, and it took a very unexpected turn because a lot of people looking at this interview, they didn't anticipate that would get to the part where we got to, where we just, you know, putting out to the public that sometimes, yes, you do things, but you need to own up to them. And I've gotten to know so much from you. You know, like I said, the first time I got to see you was on Idols, but
Yes.
now sitting down with you, having to talk about your life journey and where you're still headed, and how you just beautifully explained how fatherhood is to you. And your daughter is the most luckiest girl on earth, because she'll be looking at this one day and being like, not only am I watching this episode, but I know my father in detail, you know, outside of this episode.
Yeah.
I have one last question before we close.
Okay.
How's the money now?
The what?
With everything that has happened, how's the money now?
Money.
Yeah.
Chilling problem. Yeah, I'm just hanging in there. That's all I can say. Yeah, I'm just hanging. I'm still pushing. You know, the project is taking quite a lot. The album. So,
But the
we'll
money
see.
is coming in.
No, for now it's going out. It's not coming
Oh,
in. It's going out
okay,
because
right,
the album is costing quite a lot, because everything is recorded live, from your studios to paying your musicians, BVs, everything. Yeah, it's a lot.
How much is it to put it together an album on
Yo.
average?
Arrange, maybe.
On this one, I'm spending plus 100K.
Okay.
Now you're rich.
I'm not rich, bro.
You're spending 100K.
plus 100K for the whole album to be,
Yeah.
you know, if you're mixing and mastering everything, promotion, PR, everything.
Yeah.
I'm spending plus 100K.
Okay.
For me to finish the whole album, that's the money that's going out.
It makes sense.
I mean, you
think we can
invest
close.
because you know that at the end of the day, you know what you're yielding towards.
True,
you know?
true,
So
true.
that is really good. I don't know if you still have anything else.
No. I'm good from my side. Apart, you know, to say, brother, I'm someone who's seen your work over the years, and I want to tell you that you are super talented.
Thank you,
Continue to shine and prosper, and I really, you know, hope that your fans will get into this new journey with you of getting into the gospel scene. I listened to Sefapano coming here. It's a beautiful song.
Thank
It
you
actually
so much.
reminded me how I haven't listened to gospel in a very long time. And goddamn, continue to shine and prosper.
Aren't you
thank
gonna
you
tell
so
me
much.
when was the last time you went to church?
Keep easy, get a chele.
We fucking man chill, Theo. Way fucking man.
Come on, Imo. Come
But
on,
you know
rapala
what?
go
In closing, I mean, a lot of people, you know, they were even shocked that I can't even speak the language, but I can. But I just whatever.
Ke a leboha.
Bophelo, ke bo bontši, and ntho o e diang o kgona go bontšha batho le gore le ge dilo di ka sepela jwang le jwang wena o te kgethelang le gore o ya jwang mo bophelong le gore katlego ya gago e be jwang ka ge yona o le motho. So I wish you nothing but the best. But before we let you go, re beye sefapanong.
Ke lebohile go menagane. Thank you. Thank you guys for having me.
Danko, brother. Beautiful interview.
And don't forget to like and subscribe. You forgot your job.
How can I forget? I mean,
This is
we are
behind
in
the
the
scenes
presence.
things again.
We are in the
Yes.
presence
That's-
of an absolutely amazing, blazing artist. Yeah, no. Give us a spapado, Joe, so that they can go stream it by fire, by
Definitely.
force.
Sure.
Your floor,
By fire,
it
by
is
force.
all yours.
Thank you. So do I do Sefapano, just sing it, or do I have to play music? Or
I
Can
want
you
the
do it
people-
with the guitar?
They need to get
nah,
the
I've
full
never
experience.
done it with the guitar.
Oh, okay. Right. No, you can give us a glimpse then.
Okay.
You don't really have to sing the whole entire song.
Okay. Sefapano hona le matla sona ke bophelo. Woo! Nanga sija rasi fapano Kiko kobe te huntate Ratola hai lili hulu Liri fodi sancti pilu. Thank you.
Ah, beautiful song, man. We are out of the building. Don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to like, comment, and share. Trends Podcast. We are out.
Don't forget to tell your mother, your father, your daddy, anybody, and in between that this is where it's happening. You can follow me on Instagram. Everybody else is fine.
They need to go to Botlhale. We are out.